you battle me, old guy? Have you gone to the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City? And many blah blah. Yeah, we'll go there eventually, but not yet. So, yeah, Fable 2 starting up soon. The other game that I forgot to mention last time, the captain looked really sick and pale. Well, that's too bad. What about you? You don't want to battle me. I hear many people get seasick. Fantastic. But, alright, so coming up here, we have an Assface battle. I kind of want to go to the Pokemon Center. You know what? Yeah, let's go. I don't want a chance getting my ass beat because I decided not to fully heal my Pokemon, so... I think I'll be able to do it. I don't remember how high leveled his Pokemon are, but I think with our little trio we've got going on, Cloud and Goku and Monroe, I don't think we'll have a problem. Monroe has just been fucking spectacular. If you guys remember, he pulled us out of some tough spots there. And I know some people are saying that I should really grind my Pokemon and that I'm making things harder on myself, like I should heal more often or whatever, but I feel like if I just do that, one, it's going to be really boring watching me travel to the Pokemon Center like 4 times a video. And 2, I want to make things kind of challenging. If I grind up too much, then the game's not even going to be too challenging, and it's not going to be really entertaining because I'll just completely mow down every single gym leader and enemy that I fight. I think it adds a little bit of drama or whatever. As much drama as can be added to a Pokemon game. You know, I feel like it adds a little bit of flair to this series when I'm not for sure going to win every battle. You know, I'm not going to, without a doubt, mow everyone down. Not every rival battle is going to be easy because I haven't been grinding at all. I've just been fighting all the trainers that I can fight. You know, just beating all of them, and then of course, I've beaten every single wild Pokemon I've run into. And I just fight all the trainers, but I don't do any wild Pokemon grinding, which is just leveling up to make sure that my Pokemon are equipped to handle whatever future battles we have. Because, you know, that's part of the game. They let you grind against wild Pokemon so you can get stronger, and so that, you know, if you get stuck on a gym leader, you can go back and do better. But, yeah, that's the deal. That's why I haven't really been grinding at all. I haven't started that sub-grinding series that I talked about. And that's why I'm keeping things this way. Until it gets to the point where I just get completely screwed over and stuck, and I have to grind. If it comes to that point, then I will level up a bit, but until then, I will keep progressing as though things are okay. What's up, Assface? Bonjour, Clash. Imagine seeing you here. Clash, were you really invited? So how's your Pokedex coming along? I already caught 40 kinds. Whoa, I'm impressed. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy area. Oh, okay. Thanks for that pro tip. I really needed that, and I'm sure that'll make a big difference in my Pokemon Master journey. Oh, it's a Spearow, and it's only level 19. Has that thing leveled up at all since our last fight with Assface? Are you kidding me? This is gonna be a fucking cakewalk, man. Wow. Terrible. Alright, what's next? Come on, bring it on, bring it on. A Rattata. Oh, shit. You know what I've got for Rattata? I've got a fucking Monroe. Let's go, Monroe. Let's go, Mankey. We can do this thing. I wonder what level he's going to evolve at. Hopefully it's soon. I want him to evolve and kick some ass here, but I don't know what to go with. I guess low kick until further notice. He's only level 16! Super effective. Oh my god. Assface, what are you doing, man? What is... Oh, a Sandshrew. Huh. Decisions. Maybe I should just keep Monroe in. Yeah, I think I will. Alright, Sandshrew. Only... Oh my god. Is this a joke? Like, what? I wasn't expecting all this Pokemon to be this weak. I've got to be missing something. Oh, shit. I didn't do too much. I've got the sniffles all of a sudden. What the hell? That's poop. Alright, Karate Chop. Let's try that. Come on, Karate Chop. Will that kill him? Critical hit? Oh, it was a critical hit. But it did not kill him, but it's no big deal. What the flying? Okay, critical hit. I was about to say, Scratch should not do that much damage. Unless it was a critical hit. But, yep. Look at that. That's 2 critical hits in a row. Monroe, you're amazing, man. There's just no doubt in my mind. You are the king. Alright, Cloud can do this. What level is this Eevee? Only level 20, man. Why do I feel like Assface's Pokemon are completely underleveled? This doesn't make sense. Oh well. Mega Punch. Check this out. Oh wow, it missed. Are you kidding me, Cloud? You're busting my balls, buddy. Don't miss. If there's a battle where you shouldn't... Oh my god, critical hit. Alright, Cloud, you've made your point. It's okay. No big deal. You beat Eevee's ass. No big deal. No problem. And Eevee fainted. 393 experience points. Very good. Level 26. And we have defeated Assface. Alright, good. Humph. At least you're raising your Pokemon. You're damn right I am. Whoa, 1,300 monies. Thanks for all that cash, buddy. I heard there was a Cut Master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. But Cut itself is really useful. You should go see him. Smell ya. Oh, and then he walks away with his awesome theme. Fuck you. I want an awesome theme. I want it to be better than his and more dramatic or something. How's it going, Captain? Oh, I feel hideous. Seasick. Clash rub the captain's back. Rub rub. And we give him a makeshift Pokemon Center. Oh, thank you. I feel much better. You want to see my cut technique? I could show you if I wasn't ill. I know, you can have this. Teach it to your Pokemon, and you can see it cut anytime. And voila, we have our first HM. Thank you very much. Now that I'm not sick anymore, I guess it's time. Yep, they're gonna cast off as soon as we leave the boat. But, yeah, like I tried to mention, but then I got completely sidetracked before. The other game that I forgot to mention last time that I couldn't think of, or at least I hope I couldn't think of, was Dark Souls. Now that I say it, I feel like I mentioned it, actually, but I don't know. With any luck, I will have forgotten it last time, and I'm saying the right thing this time. But Dark Souls, a couple of people have suggested that I play that, and I think I will. Seamus has recommended that I play it. He said it's a lot of fun, and he really has enjoyed it, and he's played through it a couple times at this point, and he's actually playing through it for a second time on his channel, I believe, or maybe it's a third time at this point, I don't know, but I might actually play Dark Souls on the channel. I've never played that game before, so it would be full of failure and misery and just fucking overall terribleness, but hopefully you guys would enjoy it. And those of you that are good at Dark Souls or know a thing or two about it could help me out by giving me tips and such. And bye-bye. Bye-bye, big boat. That's a pretty cool theme right there. I like it. Oh, well, that's the surfing theme, isn't it? I believe so. Wow, I didn't even recognize it at first. I was just like, oh, that's the SS Anne theme. This is the only time we'll ever hear this thing for the rest of the game. Yeah, shut up, stupid boat. Alright, and that's it for the SS Anne. That disproportionately small boat that was really large when we went inside it. That's just the way it is with the Pokemon games, though. Building looks really tiny when you walk inside, but then you go inside and there's all this room. It's a load of crap, I tell ya. It's not realistic enough. It's a Pokemon game, and it's not realistic enough for me. But anyways, nitpicking, stupid nitpicking aside, yeah, Dark Souls, that might happen. I don't know for sure. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that if I do end up playing it. There's a lot of games, really. A lot of franchises, a lot of series, and a lot of different standalone games as well that I want to do after all the stuff I'm already playing, and in addition to the stuff I'm already playing. And another one of those is a new game that just came out. It's the Walking Dead Survival Instinct first-person shooter game. And now we're going to go to take on Lieutenant Surge, by the way. So hopefully this goes well. I don't know if Surge is going to prove to be really difficult to take down, but we'll see. Cut and into the gym. Let's do this thing. Alright. Should I talk to this guy? Sure, why not? Yo, champ in the making. Lieutenant Surge has a nickname. People refer to him as the Lightning American. He's an expert on electric Pokemon. Birds and water Pokemon are at risk. Beware paralysis, too. Lieutenant Surge is very cautious. You'll have to break a code to get to him. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any ground Pokemon, so I don't really have a type advantage for this one, but we'll see. Hopefully my Pokemon are just good enough to the point where they can beat some ass. But this is no place for kids! Oh, really? Alright then, well, I guess I'll have to prove to you that you shouldn't judge me based on the fact that I'm 10 years old. I'm gonna save the world, buddy. You realize who you're talking to right now, sailor? I don't think he realizes. But anyways, yeah, I might play that new Walking Dead game. I'm not sure if it'll be a very entertaining series to watch. I've heard nothing but bad. Nobody has told me anything but bad things about that game, and that's really disappointing. And I'll probably talk about this more when I finally play it, but hopefully I can start that series as well this weekend, and even though it's a bad game, I still want to play it because I want to do a game that's newer, that just, came out recently on the channel. A lot of the games I'm doing right now are older, which isn't a big deal. I like a lot of the games I'm doing, but it's fun to do something that's newer and fresh in the gaming world, I suppose. Like this game came out 15 years ago. I'm lightweight, but I'm good with electricity. Yeah, that's amazing, man. Thanks for your life story, but I'm trying to tell mine right now. So, oh my God, this guy's hair. He's a rocker. Holy shit! I forgot that these guys existed. But yeah, I'd like to do something newer on the channel, and of course the game has really shitty reviews. And that's really disappointing. And like I said already, I'll talk about this more when I actually start that series. But it's really shitty because it could have been good. It could have been like Telltale's Walking Dead game, the adventure one, not the one that's a first-person shooter, but the one that came out last year. I did it on my channel, and it could have been a good game. And it has it kind of blows my mind that there hasn't been a zombie game that has done what I would like to see out of a zombie game. Like when I think about the zombie apocalypse, and I think about a great video game that would accurately portray that and give you a really fun zombie apocalypse experience, I think of something similar to Elder Scrolls, but obviously like more horrific. Has more scary elements to it. I think of something that's more open world, and I know people are going to mention Dead Island, but I also want a decent story, because, I feel like if I'm just surviving in a zombie apocalypse and I'm beating zombies up all the time, it's just going to get boring after a while, and that's what Dead Island did. Like, Dead Island, when I first heard about it and I first watched videos on it, it sounded like a really fucking awesome idea, because it's an open world thing, and you're going around, you're making weapons, and you're scavenging weapons, and you're basically surviving in a zombie apocalypse, but the game was just lackluster to me. It had a terrible story. There were no characters that I really gave a shit about. In fact, I can't even remember any of the characters that were in that game. And now we must do... Oh shit, there's one more guy. Alright, I should give somebody else some chance to battle here. Let's go with Monroe. Alright, Monroe, you can take on Top Hat Guy, can't you? When I was in the Army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict commanding officer. I think that's what he said. But anyways, yeah, Dead Island was fun for like 2 or 3 hours, but then it got really boring. And it doesn't help that your weapons would break non-fucking stop. I don't really understand why they made it so that all the weapons that you collected were so flimsy. And they also made guns completely worthless, which I think is really shitty. I don't know why you would make it so that guns are useless in a zombie apocalypse. I understand that guns shouldn't be the primary thing, like they shouldn't be the only thing you're using, without a doubt. Melee weapons are quieter and blah-de-blah, wouldn't attract attention, etc., but they made guns completely worthless in that game. And it had a good premise, and it was a good idea, but it didn't quite hit the mark for me, which is really, really shitty. I'm really sad about that. They are coming out with a new Dead Island game, but I feel like it's just going to be more of the same, because, what is that, a year and a half of a development cycle, I think? They haven't really... They probably haven't done too much with the game. Apparently they've upgraded the engine, and it's in a new island, on a different island. Like, it's the same game. It's just got an updated engine. It's the same characters, too, which is fucking terrible. I don't know why they would use the same characters. Like, they had no personality really to speak of, but come on, Monroe. You can do this, man. You're Monroe! I don't want him to die. I want to keep him in this fight. Let's use a super potion. Hopefully he can live through the turmoil, but... yeah, it was just terrible. I cannot believe that they're... why are they releasing that game a year and a half after the initial one came out? Like, that's a very short development cycle, and I know some people are gonna bring up the fact that a lot of games have 1-year development cycles, but it doesn't really leave too much room for growth. It's just, in my eyes, and I could be completely off base on this, but I see it as the publisher or the CEO at the developer wanting to make more money off of the franchise, so they just push out the next installment as soon as they can, but it leaves no room for growth on the actual developer's part. The people that are making the game, they don't have a chance to really evolve the franchise or make things completely different, you know, and really take things up to the next level, it just leaves, like, not enough room and not enough space. But stop. You're very good. Thanks, old man. $1,500 for winning. Man, these guys are loaded. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. Dead Island wasn't exactly... Man, that was a completely fucking huge tangent right there. But Dead Island didn't exactly live up to my expectations, which is really sad. But, you know, and it's the same thing with the Walking Dead first-person shooter game that just came out. I'm still gonna play it, even though I've heard nothing but bad things about it. But, hey, there's a switch under the trash. Turn it on.